I did interviews with 2 schools, and they inquired about my ability and not my intellect. One of the questions that they asked was, well, there's coding required. If you're blind, how could you even code? And I knew instantly that's not where I needed to go. And when I met with Baylor, the first thing they asked, what do you need in order to succeed? And I knew, boom, I had found home. The barriers of entry, they moved them. And the Christian values, the environment, the staff, it instantly felt like home, and that's how I ended up here. This is the only place by far that I've seen that really produces like just top tier talent, but they're going out and transforming the world. So Visiotech, it was really kind of birthed out of pain. I had become 100% blind at the age of 28 and needed a dual transplant. I had gotten that transplant and ended up getting married. And 2 months within my marriage, I ended up getting sick. And while in the hospital, found out that it was a kidney rejection. I spent months in the hospital, and I realized I want to leave something behind. And since access to technology was kind of my key, how I gained my independence, my livelihood, and so forth, I created Visiotech right in Baylor Hospital on the 14th floor. We're really focused on helping companies build AI products that are inclusive for all persons with disabilities, persons from marginalized groups, Black and brown. So I feel like there is an added responsibility on my shoulders with all of the communities I represent. I'm hoping that I can be a paradigm or a hope for somebody else, and they kind of see what I did and run with it and go much, much farther than I ever could. Throughout my health journey, the constant that I had was just being anchored in my faith, knowing that what I was going through wasn't till death. Just having that in mind and knowing that there was purpose. And it's hard when you're in the thick of an illness to think about, what you're going through is going to impact somebody else. You're just trying to live. They gave me expiration dates numerous times. Yes, you can give a diagnosis, a prognosis, but if God says I'm going to live, there's purpose, then that's what's keeping me grounded. And so I had to kind of remind myself of that purpose, and I do believe that brought me through. Knowing that on the other side, one day I would be sitting here doing this interview and encouraging somebody else. And so when you are just down and things seem to be collapsing, you just have to hold on to the purpose that God has for you and know that it's all meant for a reason.